what's going on? Everybody, Dogman Dan here. We're gonna go over Ash Prime, at least as I have him set up here. And yeah, we're just gonna get right down to it. Kind of just quickly go through it. Well, I should never say quickly because you guys know I talk a lot. So you've seen already running him a few times. Let's just kind of go through it here. We'll start off with the appearance because I've had a few people ask me that, and there you go. There is the colors. Alright, so we got straight up black from the black color palette, or the, I should say, let me just click on it here so you can see from the smoke colors. Yes, okay. We got the blue that's coming right out of the infested pack. We've got our tint, or our extra gold. There is extra gold on here. So what I did is I'm actually using from color saturated. There's the color to get the gold. If you don't believe me, as you can see where the extra gold would be, all in certain areas, just kind of outlines. And this one is the closest one that comes right up to the actual gold of the game from the Prime, so that's why that one works. And then I just used a nice bright yellow for my energy color. Okay, so let's talk here quickly on the abilities. As you can see, you get your Shuriken. Okay, you got your smoke screen, teleport, and blade storm, and they all can be used in so many different ways. You know, it all depends upon how you want to play. Teleport is awesome, obviously, teleporting you to your enemies, and obviously if you're using great melee, you're gonna boom hit them right away. You get your finisher on them, and I'm a happy camper, and that's exactly how I use that, to get up on the enemy and give them the melee attack with the finishers on it. Smokescreen, obviously getting you out of trouble, works really well. Stuns the enemies. You can either take them all out right there, or you can get out of trouble. Shuriken is working great. The spinning blades works really good with the Seeking Shuriken, and we'll talk about that. And of course, Blade Storm, kind of just going on a rampage. And so you can see we're using damage mods. Duration mod is only on the smokescreen, more or less. And range, so damage and range are the big thing here with this setup. So let's just come over here and I'll kind of show you how I've got it. So I kept the steel charge because for the most part I'm going to play melee with him. Okay, you can of course put rifle lamp in there. You'll lose some points, but those are the ones that are in there for the B slot. You can change it around however you want. Prime continuity on here at a 50% is going to give me just about 9-second duration, which is fine with the way I utilize smokescreen, just to kind of get out of trouble or to kind of stun a whole group of enemies that are on me, and then utilize my melee or whatever weapon I'm using. The Seeking Shuriken, perfect augment here. It's going to reduce the armor by 70% for up to 8 seconds, and if you do it twice, you can actually reduce the armor to 100% and go and straight up kill them pretty quickly. So that one works out really well. Perfect in certain circumstances. We're relying heavily on vitality for this, and vitality is going to bring us that 1100 health, and that's all that's really needed here. We're not going to worry about shields. We want the shields to actually be low, and that way it allows me to utilize the rage mod to continually get back energy when I need energy. Okay, and so that works perfectly here. This is how I'm going to gain my energy when I'm not in the void. Obviously in the void you actually have access to the orbs. The orbs will give you that 250 energy on there. But that's how that's going to work there. We're going to actually utilize blind rage at a 72% power strength, okay, which is going to give me a negative 40% power efficiency. And as you can see over here, I'm utilizing a 40% power efficiency, which is going to give me a 40% reduction in my duration. But we've got prime continuity, so we're still getting an over bit, which is how we're getting 9 seconds out of it. It's not a lot, but it is perfect for his use. Okay, stretch, of course, stretches the range. We talked about the range there in a second on his abilities. So stretch is the second most important thing for me. And of course, a prime flow. Regular flow would work fine here, but prime flow is going to give me that extra little bit of power pool that I need. So I'm keeping it real simple. It's working real well for me. So far in everything that I've tried, I'm having fun with it. Of course, like I said, I'm keeping the steel charge for that extra melee damage, but I've utilized this augment as part of the setup. So if you have comments or questions, please do feel free to leave them below. Otherwise, I just wanted to keep it straight up to the actual setup here, because that's what a lot of people have been asking me for, so that's what we did. So 110% duration basically gave me 9 seconds, so an extra second duration over the standard 8 that you'd get. So you don't really need to have continuity in there if you don't want it, but I've got it in there. You could utilize something else there. 100% power efficient, 145% range, 172% strength, and it's working out well for me, especially with the actual steel charge on here for the extra damage for the melee. So that's it. Comments, questions. I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.